boyfriend doesn't come through.
He promises me the moon, but he's full of it.
But her blind date delivered on every promise.
He was like, okay, I'm gonna have to pull over and give you a lap dance.
Meanwhile, he had a blind date too.
He mentioned going to Vegas, so I called him on his bluff.
Now that he's come through for somebody new.
Spent, I'm sure, well over $1,000 on the date, so I would definitely go out with him.
Will he be changing his ways?
He is full of it.
Or will they have a change of heart?
Change of heart, and let's meet today's duo. You know, that is what she heard speeding down the freeway when she was cruising along. He caught her eye with his wild wave and his crazy cackle, and since then, they've been steaming up the windows for the last 6 months. Please welcome Terry Braswell and Aisha Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Terry, obviously, when you saw her, you liked what you saw.
Trophy girls, she's not.
I was going to ask you, did she turn out to be everything that you wanted?
Reason why I say that, I mean, because like now she's looks perfect, but she doesn't wear revealing clothes.
Yeah, see, what it is that he likes girls that wear really tight hoochie stuff and everything's just popping out. That's not me.
See, that's your idea of trophy woman. Now, why is it so important that she actually looks good?
Because, I mean, she needs to look good. I mean, if I'm going out on a date, I mean, I want people to go, dang.
Now, Terry, was there a time, though, maybe, you know, before that she showed you all the goods?
Well, there was a time. I mean, we were at her house, Valentine's. I came in the door. She had her towel all over, you know. She sat me down on her couch. And she opened up her towel, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Aisha, try here because he wants you to be the trophy girl. What do you say he resembles?
Fat Albert.
Does this look like Fat Albert?
You know why? Okay, look. Okay, he goes to Fat Burger, M&M Soul Food, neck bones, and all this stuff. I mean, it's not doing him any good.
No, not at all.
Come on now, baby.
What's wrong with neck bones? What is wrong with neck bones? I love neck bones. I love M&Ms.
I mean, that's all we eat, fast food.
But Aisha, do you have a serious reason, though, why you nag him about his health habits?
Yes, I think the food is doing something very funny. You know what it's doing? It's causing an allergic reaction to his nose. He makes this noise. It's like, come on. It's so annoying.
What is that about?
Gross.
That is not annoying.
Now, Terry, she says you act like Fat Albert. Who would you say she acts like?
She acts like my nagging mom. I'm telling you. I mean, don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this.
Because, you know why?
Why?
Because if I don't, you know what'll happen? He won't do anything right. He's late. I mean, he won't get anything done.
She's trying to take care of you.
Irresponsible.
And Aisha, why is it that you think you have to mother him like a child?
Because he lives like a pig. You should see his apartment. Oink, okay? He has trash up to here, clothes over there. I mean, he has mold on his bread.
Okay, but you know what?
You gotta clean up once in a while.
I mean, if she came over more often, maybe she can clean up.
Oh, yeah, sure. She has nothing better to do but come over and clean up after
You're
you.
a mess.
Come on.
You're a mess.
Oh, you're my maid, though. I love you.
Now, Aisha, the guy's got bad eating habits, bad cleaning habits. How else has he disappointed you?
Okay, he promises me the moon, but he's full of it. He is full of it, okay?
He can't deliver?
You know what it is? Okay, he promised us, okay, we're gonna go to the Oscars, okay? I know this person, I know that person, we're gonna get in.
Stop, okay.
No, seriously, we're getting in. We're all dressed up ready, yeah.
Listen, look, we went to the Oscars, right? I got there kind of late, like she said. But
where did we end up?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Where did
my
we
boy.
end up?
Come on, no, give it up. Where'd you end up?
We didn't have Fat Burgers.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
Wait, hold on. But what about the Summer Jam? What about all the other concerts we went to backstage and everything, huh?
But did we ever get in?
See, that's the problem. Aisha, has he ever Aisha, seriously, has he ever treated you like an Academy Award winner?
Yes, he has.
Let's hope so.
Yes. One day he did. He took me out, and I mean, we went shopping. I mean, he did everything for me. Got my hair done, facial massage, everything. He made me feel
down like I wanted it.
Yeah, there you go. Treating her like a real princess now.
It was nice.
Now, Aisha, why come on the show now and risk it all?
Well, I just want him to. I hope this makes him realize how serious I am. We need to talk, and just take me more seriously and listen to me. He's
big wake-up call. That's what it is. So Terry, you got to pay more attention to her problems.
I do, but you know, all the nagging, I mean, she needs to slow down with that.
All right. Now, here's what's going to happen next. We're going to find out why Terry's date started at 7 p.m. and it ended at 7 a.m. So stay tuned. It's time now to meet Terry's date. Now, Terry requested a fly girl who looks like a trophy, not a tomboy, and a woman who acts like a maiden and not a mother. So, please give it up for Adrienne Pickett. Aisha, how would you mother Adrienne?
Well, I think if I was her mother, I'd send her to Fat Burger to put a little more junk in her trunk.
Get a little junk in the trunk.
Yeah.
Baby, they get paid big money to be this size.
So, Adrienne, let's talk about the date. I understand it was your birthday and Terry was going to take you out. What did he have planned?
Well, I had originally made reservations at a 5-star restaurant, and I know Aisha said they go to fast food restaurants.
Obviously.
But you know, I'm first class, so it's the only way I go.
Okay.
And he was fine with that. You know.
And Terry, when you saw her in person, how many stars would you give her?
Give her 5+. I mean, she was like a trophy.
plus.
Everything I had.
So Terry, then you were happy there? You thought she was more of a trophy kind of
Exactly.
woman?
I mean, she was very. I mean, her clothes was very revealing. I mean, it was like going on. I mean, you know, people were looking. Went to a restaurant, you know, and after I went to this restaurant,
Right.
people were like, "Dang!" Even women tripped me out.
Adrienne, what about the fact when you met Terry, did you think like, wow, this dude needs to hit the gym just kind of like the way Aisha thought?
No, he's all right. He doesn't need to lose any weight. I like to hold on.
You don't mind that? Aisha, what's the first thing that Adrienne would have noticed when Terry picked her up?
Well, if she didn't see the VCR and the TV in there, she had to jump over some kind of junk because his car is so messy. And he has a Nintendo.
Well, I
in his car.
think because
Wait a second,
No,
wait a minute. You
no,
got a
no,
car
no.
with a VCR, a TV, a Nintendo,
his
and
car
all
was
that?
not messy. He probably went and got it detailed because he knew, you know.
Wait, we gotta show everybody this because I think we have a shot of your car here. Hang on a second. Yeah.
Oh
Look, there it is. You got a Nintendo, VCR. Hey, and you got change of heart on there. All right. You got a remote control and the whole works. That's a nice ride, I guess. Now, Adrienne, you understand that Terry's a DJ, so did he hook you up with some good, concerts or anything?
Well, he had bought tickets for this concert, which I guess he didn't know who the
I didn't know
artists were
nothing about it.
performing. So we got there. There were a whole bunch of gangbangers hanging out, and I was pissed.
Wasn't my fault.
Yeah, you should check
You
these
should've
things
checked
out.
that out before you
All
got
right, so that's a bad move. How did he make up for it,
I
though,
was
afterwards?
pissed. So he. So he mentioned going to Vegas. So I called him on his bluff, and he got on the phone, made reservations at 11 o'clock.
So he came through then. You called him on it and he delivered. Okay. Now, Terry, here you are in a spontaneous situation. Let's say you're with Aisha. How would she have reacted?
Well, the way Aisha reacted, she'd have said, "No, let's go home. Let's go watch a blockbuster movie," or
Aisha, are those blockbuster nights kind of romantic for you?
You know what those blockbuster nights are really like?
What?
You spill the beans on it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Blockbuster nights with him are like, it's like nap time. It's like halfway through the movie, it's over. He's
Chris, I'm tired.
Well, put the video in and boom.
If he had
I'm like,
something
did
to
you
stay
see that?
awake
No.
for, maybe he would stay up.
All right, Terry, now, you were in Vegas. You guys were dancing, having a good time, I understand. Is that right?
The dance floor was excellent. We had fun on the dance floor. I mean, hey, she got it going on, and we was all getting busy, so it was good.
So things were good, then you could feel a little physical contact going on?
I feel a little vibe then.
Could you feel her physically?
She turned around, did a little,
All right, Adrienne, what about you're done dancing and all that? Did he score a room so you guys can hang out?
Oh yeah, we hung out at the club for a few hours, and then we went to New York Casino, and he got us a room up there. He tried to get them to comp him a room, which they wouldn't do.
They usually do.
Well, they
But you
didn't
couldn't get that.
day.
Now, so, Terry, those moves you were working on the dance floor, did you move them to the hotel room?
No, actually.
Oh no, he kept them on the dance floor.
Hold on, it's 3:30.
Yes.
Had to get up at 5 o'clock.
Gotcha.
Had a flight to take out, so that's why.
We just went to sleep for about an hour and a half, fully clothed.
Let's say the flight was going to be a lot later that day. What do you think would have happened, Terry?
We probably would have watched TV and talked about whatever. You know what I mean?
And Aisha, do you think that's true?
Yeah, I don't think anything happened. You know why? Because he eats so much, he probably hit the buffet and went to sleep.
All right. So, Adrienne, you're coming back. Then anything that was distracting on the return trip?
Well, I had to constantly remind him to lower his voice. He has this irritating habit of like talking at the. Thank you. Hey, well, look at that. What time is this? No. So, at the airport,
DJ,
I had to tell
He's
him.
being all
but
loud
you're
and-
not on the air, baby.
And Terry, why did you guys have to leave so early?
The reason why we had to leave so early, I had a concert to do the next day, and I had to be there like at 10 o'clock in the morning. So that's why.
And Adrienne, was he promising you the moon like he does with Aisha, then doesn't deliver?
Okay, this concert that we had, he gave me these 2 platinum VIP passes.
Right.
Got out there, drove 40 minutes, got out there, no Usher, no Destiny's Child. He promised on the flyer, horseback riding, jet skis. I didn't see a horse, I didn't see a dog, a cat.
Chris.
Wait, one more thing. He said he was gonna have limousines. All they had was like the double Dutch bus.
She was in the wrong area.
I guess so. Aisha, does that sound familiar?
That sounds just like the Oscars.
All too familiar.
You was right about
You're right.
Now, Adrienne, you had a couple of disappointments on here. What was your final impression, though, of Terry overall?
Well, he was really generous, and I'm like very demanding, so it worked out really well. He spent, I'm sure, well over $1,000 on the date, so I would definitely go out with him.
Wow. So overall, not too bad. All right. Coming up next, you won't believe the racy place that Aisha took her date, so find out where they went next. It's time to hear about Aisha's date. Now, she says Terry reminds her of Fat Albert. So, we set her up with someone who is mean and lean. Please give it up for Charles Mays. How you doing, Charles? You know Aisha? All right, have a seat. And Terry, I got to ask you, what cartoon character do you think Charles looks like?
Elmer Fudd.
Right.
Aisha, when you first met Charles, what's the first thing you couldn't help but notice?
Yeah, he's in really good shape. He works out. He's a vegetarian. I mean, he's really nice looking.
Definitely a big difference between the two gentlemen, that's for sure.
He hasn't even seen the gym, okay?
Well, Charles.
Hit that gym, baby. Hit that gym.
Charles,
A little more meat on him.
Wait, Charles, let me ask you, because when you saw Aisha for the first time, Terry complained that she wears baggy clothes and stuff. How'd she look when you saw her?
Sexy, tight jeans, nice blouse. She had a nice blouse on, cleavage showing. Turned me on.
That was good. And Charles,
First
what else
impressions.
about Aisha's appearance stood out?
Oh, open toe sandals like they are now, sexy toes. Made me want to suck them. Made me want to suck them.
You're all about that. Terry, let me ask you, between the two of them, who do you think made all the plans for the date?
She did. Guaranteed. she
Why
did.
do you say that?
Because she's like a mama.
So you think she has to be controlling. So Charles, tell us if Terry's right or not.
He's wrong. Guy don't know what he's talking about.
Busted.
I made all the plans. She let me go ahead and do everything. She was real laid back, and I took control.
So that's good. Now, Aisha, as you were spending time with Charles, anything that you learned about him that would maybe affect the future?
The only thing, little thing, he has 2 little girls, and I don't have the patience for kids, and I'd rather not have anyone have any kids, but.
Now, Charles, you guys are hanging out, you're having dinner. Did you get a sense of their relationship, the two of them, Aisha and Terry?
Not really. I mean, I brought the guy up a few times, but she kind of just shunned it off, so I think they're pretty much done.
She didn't want to talk about
You
it.
don't want to talk about it.
Aisha, we said it just a second ago that you took them to a rather unusual place for the date. You want to explain that?
Oh boy. Okay, we went to a drag queen show. Hello.
And now, why would you go somewhere like that, and was it a good time?
We had a good time. I mean, it was like stuff that I've never seen. I mean, I've seen it. There was some new stuff I hadn't seen before.
But hold on. I guess you chose that.
She chose it.
All right, let me go back to the drag queen thing there. Charles, you're in this environment. You guys are having a good time, or was she comfortable? Could you tell?
Oh, she was cool. We was like, sitting next to each other, and she kind of was rubbing me down. And I was like, rubbing her down. Neck was massages. I was kissing all over her, kissing the neck and everything.
All right, well, hey, Charles, here's something I want to bring up to you because we do paperwork with all of our guests that come on the show. We ask them a number of different questions. In fact, on the one, we said on the scale, rate your partner on the following kissing, and Terry gave Aisha a 5 out of 10. 1 to 10. What would you give her?
Well, he probably gave her 5 because he probably got like fat burger breath on his face. She was a good kisser. She had soft lips. It was sensual. I give her a 7.
Okay. And Charles, how did she react when you were kissing her?
Well, she told me she really couldn't contain herself and she was getting kind of hot and bothered.
Oh, yeah? Now, Terry.
The breast stinking? What was it? Was it great? Yeah,
it was nice. I mean, he was very, caressing me. I mean, he was very soft about it. He wasn't so eager.
Yeah. So, Terry, I would assume it's only natural you're going to be a little jealous hearing about things like that, right?
Jealous of what?
What is your woman? He's mugging down your woman?
Yeah, look at him.
Skinny Meanie Miller. I know.
So, Charles, what about the date? Did the carpet get rolled up early? Did you guys call it an early night?
She really wanted to hang out and do some more, partying or whatever, but I rolled up the carpet.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was.
And what time would you say that was?
About 2:30.
2:30? Terry, that's not all that early. You said she's like a Blockbuster night home at 8.
Most of the time she is.
Yeah, not that night. That was 2:30. She had a lot of time for Charles.
Come on, Chris, first date. You know how it is.
I'm just
precious.
Just pointing some things out. So, Aisha, were there more kisses throughout the night?
Yes, definitely on the way home. I kind of gave him a little neck massage, I gave him a little peck here, peck there,
Peck where? Peck where?
Here, on the lips.
On his lips.
Lips. And I can tell he was getting a little nervous, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna have to pull over and give you a lap dance. And I was like,
Right. Yeah! Now, Charles, aside from the kisses, did Aisha make you feel really desired?
Aisha's she's a laid-back kind of person, so she didn't really give me the impression that she was really, into me. So I didn't get that impression.
Wasn't that obvious? And Aisha, is that how you see it?
no, I mean, he's really great. I mean, I was like, when are we gonna go to Vegas? Because since they went to Vegas, why can't we go to Vegas? I was ready to go on another date.
Wow. So Aisha, from this date that you had with Charles, what's the message that you hope Terry's getting?
That he would listen and start to really pay attention to what I say, and just be there. You're always gone.
So I guess that's the message you hope we got. Now, Aisha wanted to end up in Vegas. We'll see if Aisha and Charles end up in Sin City. She and Terry have to make their decision next, so stay tuned. Decision time now. Has appearing on this show helped Terry take Aisha's feelings more seriously? That's what we want to know. Will they be able to compromise, or will someone be getting their walking papers today? Terry, we're going to start with you. Terry, you got a 6-month romance going with Aisha. We sent you out with Adrienne, though. You said that she was more like that trophy girl you were looking for. You guys went to Vegas, had a good time dancing and everything. What's your decision?
Well, Aisha, she's a nag. She acts like a mom and everything. Then on the other hand, Adrienne, she's cool, but she has a big mouth, so I'm gonna stay.
Adrienne, sorry it didn't work for you.
That's okay. I kind of like
Aisha, we're gonna get your decision now. Terry says he wants to stay with you. Now, unlike Terry, Charles promised you a great time, and he did deliver. So you got that going for you. What's your decision?
Well, Terry, he's life of the party, he's fun and everything, and I really had a good time with Charles also. But I think Terry really has what it takes to make me happy. So I want to
stay together. Charles, sorry things didn't work out. There you go, nice little kiss. And Aisha and Terry, hopefully by coming on the show, Terry, you have heard her concerns, and you'll take them serious in the future.
Definitely.
You'll be all about that. All right, that's our show for today. Thanks to Charles and Adrienne, and good luck to Terry and Aisha. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.